segment of the news is brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.
Welcome back. Assistant Commissioner of Police Clayton Fernando confirming to our news team today that as of now, the homicide rate still stands at 90. This following a killing in Stapleton Gardens last Friday that's allegedly being classified as self-defense.
We are well in investigating that. We have some persons in custody for question reference to that at this time. And based on some things, you all should know shortly what we are having. Yes, as I told you earlier, and from the initial scene, based on what we had known right then, and now as the investigation is unfolding, we are coming up with some things, and we should be in a better position between now and tomorrow to determine where we go with respect to that. But we have a number of persons in custody for questioning reference to that as we speak.
Meantime, police looking into a suspicious death after skeletal remains of a human were found in a bushy area just off the east-west highway here in the capital. With sketchy details, police say they were called to the area shortly after 11 Christmas morning. They are now investigating the circumstances surrounding the death of the person and has yet to identify whether male or female. Police say they await an autopsy report to determine the exact cause of death. Meantime, police took 2 illegal firearms and ammunition off the streets of New Providence in 2 incidents on Wednesday. Police say in the first incident, just shortly after 3 a.m., anti-gang and firearm officers acting on information conducted a search of the parking lot of a nightclub on St. Albans Drive and recovered a .380 pistol. In a separate incident, shortly after 4 a.m., anti-gang and firearm officers, while on mobile patrol on Lexington Avenue, observed a male standing on the side of the street. Upon seeing the officers, the male began acting in a suspicious manner, threw an object to the ground, and ran off. The officers conducted a search of the area and recovered a .7621 rifle along with 11 rounds of ammunition. No arrests were made in either incident, and investigations are ongoing. Meantime, officials of the Water and Sewerage Corporation toured and inspected the water plant at the site of the former U.S. Navy experimental facility in Eleuthera this past Friday. The plant supplies water for the settlements of Gregorytown, Hatchet Bay, James Cistern, Governor's Harbor, Palmetto Point, and Windermere Island. The facility holds 4 water tanks. 2 are currently in operation. The purpose of the visit was to ensure that the plant is operating at its maximum capacity. Water and Sewage Corporation Chairman Adrian Gibson says one of the tanks is in operation and that one was recently refurbished. The present water storage capacity at the old Navy facility is approximately 800,000 gallons. Water can be supplied for 4 to 5 days if there is an emergency. Formerly, it was 1 to 2 days. The corporation has plans to conduct similar inspection exercises in other family islands. And the holidays brought new flight services to North Eleuthera and Marsh Harbor, Abaco by American Airlines brought from Charlotte, North Carolina. Flights began on December 22nd and will continue every Saturday. Passengers will fly to North Eleuthera Airport on a 75-seat Bombardier CRJ700 regional jet, while service to Marsh Harbor Airport will operate on an Embraer A175 that carries 78 passengers. During the airline's inaugural flight ceremony to North Eleuthera, Bahamas Tourism Office Manager in North Eleuthera, June Dean, said the new flights will bring a welcome boost to the island's economy. Manager of the North Eleuthera Airport, Patrick Kemp, added that American Airlines has a great partnership with the community. American Airlines also launched a Saturday service from Chicago O'Hare to Nassau. The service will be operated by a 160-seat Boeing 737 aircraft. Tourism and Aviation Minister Dionisio Diagler said the Ministry of Tourism welcomes American Airlines' continued growth to the islands of the Bahamas. These flights, he said, open up greater market access to North Eleuthera and its surrounding islands, Harbor Island, and Spanish Wells, as well as Marsh Harbor, by attracting customers from markets in the Northeast, which have greater connections on America via Charlotte. And the holidays are usually a time when there is an excess in spending, food, and especially alcohol consumption, which is why the Healthy Bahamas Coalition is joining hand in hand with the international health community for the Dry January 2019 campaign. whose goal is to reduce the harmful effects of alcohol consumption. The HBC says because in the Bahamas the age of initiation of alcohol is very young, with 85.9% of teenagers having had their first drink before 14 years old, it is important for a campaign such as this. Studies found that 73.9% of Bahamians have consumed alcohol in their lifetime, and the adult population consumes alcohol on a regular basis. In keeping with the HBC mission, Dry January is an annual international movement where millions of people give up and abstain from alcohol for the month of January, and is often a part of a New Year's resolution to drink less and to detox from excessive drinking over the holidays. In doing so, 72% of people continue to drink less alcohol 6 months later, 62% sleep better, 49% lose weight, and 79% save money. The HBC is inviting those who wish to participate to commit to the challenge and download the Dry January app. For resources, register at www.healthybahamascoalition.com or the Healthy Bahamas Coalition Facebook page. For more information, you can contact Mrs. Natasha Gay at the HBC at 397-1029 or visit their website at www.healthybahamascoalition.com or email them at healthybahamascoalition@gmail.com. The campaign is slated for the entire month of January. Our final story is up next.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.